temperature of the patient is 104 degree Fahrenheit. Qualitative observations cannot be measured. We can only describe such observations by using our five senses like color, texture, smell, taste. For example, the horse can run fast or the room is painted white, the color of the whale is blue. Quantitative observation is more accurate because it can be measured and recorded in numbers, while this is not the case for qualitative observation. For example, in case of quantitative observation, it is said that the height of the object is 3 feet, means it will be 3 feet because it's been measured first and then recorded. On the other hand, in qualitative observation, if it is said that the color of whale is blue, it can be sky blue or bright blue or dark blue, means not sure about the actual observation. Third step of biological method is hypothesis. After making a number of observations, scientists get some clues. With the help of such clues, they try to give answers to the problem. Such answer that lead them to result is called hypothesis. Hypothesis can be more than one for a given problem. For example, after examining flu patients, biologists can say that flu is caused by virus, or it can be like many people get flu during winters. Hypothesis is tentative explanation. Tentative means a statement which can be accepted or rejected. There can be flaws in hypothesis which can be proved only by performing experiments on that hypothesis. So, biologists have given some characteristics which should be kept in mind while creating hypothesis. Biologists said that a hypothesis should be made from the collected observations. For example, if a biologist observes a plant cell under microscope, his hypothesis will be all plant cells have a nucleus. Second characteristic is a hypothesis should be the nearest possible clue. Biologists always try to answer the problem in the form of hypothesis. Third character is it should be testable through experiments. Means biologists can perform experiments on the hypothesis. For example, if the hypothesis was all plant cells have a nucleus, then biologists will observe more plant cells under microscope as an experiment and will find nucleus in all plant cells. Fourth characteristic is there is always a way to disprove the hypothesis after experimentation. Biologists try to do more and more experiments and they try hard to reject a hypothesis. Here we have some examples of hypotheses on the screen. You can see that a cat is provided food of two different shapes to eat, and a hypothesis is given that cats show no preference for food based on shape. In the second picture, two plants are provided two different color lights to perform photosynthesis, and a hypothesis is given that plant growth is not affected by light color. In the last picture, two different age persons are provided musical instruments to play, and the hypothesis is age has no effect on musical ability according to the observation. Next comes deductions. These are the logical points which are derived from hypothesis. Means it is the conclusion of hypothesis. Logical means that makes sense. In deductions, biologists take general term from hypothesis and apply it specifically to other things. It makes easier for biologists to perform experiments. A deduction is if and then statement. For example, if a biologist has observed plant cells, he will give hypothesis that all plant cells have a nucleus. Then the deduction will be if all plant cells have a nucleus, then a nucleus will be observed in each cell of a blade of grass under the microscope. Blade means leaf. If someone has observed birds, he can say that all birds have wings. then the deduction will be if all birds have wings, then pigeon is a bird. Here comes the most exciting part, experiments. This section of biological method decides whether the hypothesis is true or false. If the performed experiments support the hypothesis, it will be considered as true, and if not, it will be considered as false. Biologists make new deductions from accepted hypotheses and do further experiments to check if it can be failed in future. There is a possibility that all the hypotheses are wrong and experiments do not support any of them. In such cases, new hypotheses are developed and then tested. While performing experiments, biologists make two different arrangements. First is called control group, while the second is experimental group. Biologists provide all the conditions needed to control group, while experimental group lacks one condition that is going to be tested. For example, if a biologist wants to know about the necessity of carbon dioxide in photosynthesis, he will provide all the needed conditions to both groups but will not provide carbon dioxide to plant in experimental group. The necessity of carbon dioxide will be proved when photosynthesis does not occur in the experimental group but occurs in the control group. After all the experiments are performed on a hypothesis, here come the results. Biologists collect all the data from the experiments and analyze the data if it supports or rejects the hypothesis. Then the results are published as research articles in scientific journals. A scientific journal is a publication to inform about the new researches and progress of science. Science seminars are also arranged to share knowledge. In this way, the results are verified by other biologists and they can also apply the knowledge to other problems.